どうもマスです。ホライゾン、フォービルウエス第5回。これ。付きまとう影ってやつですね。なんか、衛兵さんが、同僚を殺してどうたらかーたらってやつですね。どこなの？ちょっと待って、何あれ。いや、あれ、狩り場だわ。ちょっと待って。今こう、に対してこっち。あれかよ。いや、これ狩り場ですよね。この県にいるんじゃねえ。この辺じゃねえの。
Looks like trouble.
待て待て。
Oh, that was fun. Now I need to investigate the clearing. This
なん
must
か
be
やっ
the
た。
clearing where Conover says he saw the eclipse. It stands. It's close to Sony, Sony.
え、結婚ですって。どこ？あ、あれか。
Pretty sure this is where Conover killed that guard. Maybe my focus can tell me if there really was a third person here. I see plenty of tracks from the Carter search party. Not helpful. Broken branches. Is someone up here? Faint tracks. Leading away from barren light. I should be able to follow them with my focus. Let's see where this leads. Maybe Conover wasn't lying after all. Lost the trail. There's too many shanties around. Maybe I can pick up the tracks once I'm past them. I'll have to find a cauldron out here to learn how to overlook it.
.また間違えてるやり方を。もうなんか飛んできた。危ねえ。はいもう一丁。はいさよなら。
Should be easy to follow the trail up ahead now.
違う違う違う。はい。ありがとう。
Dyer can make use of this.
あれか。じゃあさっきここまで来て足跡が消えたんだよ。この辺まで来てありがとう。ん？違ったっけ？あ、アライグマ発見。鳥がむずいんだよな、鳥が。さっきこう来て、ここに来て、いなくなったんじゃろ。あっちか。
Blood. A lot of it.
どこ？結構。
Whoever the runner was, this machine must have slashed him. Should be easy to follow the bullet trail with my focus. Looks like we're headed for that bridge. Someone set up a lookout down here.
結構な人いない？そうでもない？こう来て、こう来て、こう来て、で
Bandages. Looks like the runner tried to treat their wounds before they went on. I should be able to follow their tracks. And if you go off too.
おお、まさかやべえ音したいね。
Need to be data from the cauldron if I can find one.
ほらほら、あ、失敗した。ほらまったくきれいやるんだ。こいつな、タッチ悪いな。いえいえ、まったくお前は お、結構いるな。タッチ悪いね。この野郎、いい加減にしとけ。5体もいたんだ。リレーがやべえな。結構ギリギリで避けてもダメだな。かなり距離取って避けないと当たられる。これ長押しすると補充できんやね。便利になったね。まだいる？大丈夫だ。手出さなかったら手出さないよ。手出してきたらやるけど。
The trail ends here. Must have climbed up to that cave. With that injury, I'll bet he's on his last legs.
やるの？やるんだ。あ、そう。お、そっちか。角をよこせ。ほら、やりによくないよ。あれ、せっかく角を折ったのにどこ行った？あっちまで落ちたんかーい。まだいる。どこだ？いた。急に来るかね。海水をよこせ。もう一個よこせ。もう一個よこせ。あい。こら、あの野郎。釣りのフェスに引っかかってる感じがするぜ。お、どうしたお前。お前どうした？すげえことになってっけど。 ようとしてかん。ありがとう。あっちにもいる。まだいるのね。まあ手出してこなかったら大丈夫よ。これごめんよ、ありがとうよ。こっから上がってくる。すごいな、音響がめっちゃ響いてる。ここに入ったのかな。さっきこれに似たようなとこあったんだよな。あれあれ、さっき来たとこ、もしかしてこれ。あ、それっぽいな。さっきここ入れなかったんだよ。あ、開いてる。
We'll just have to blast our way through the gates. And then Rayad is our only link to Vedra. And now he's dead too. We'll track Vedra if we have to. But first we have to get past Baron Light. Next change of guard we go in fast and loud.
Connor was right. I have to stop them before they hurt anyone else.
I will enjoy watching it happen. You'll suffer!
急に来た。ヘッドショットと思ったら、残念だったな。近接の方が俺得意なんだぜ。はい、残念だったな。はい、残念だったな。はい、ちゃんともらうよ。はい、だから TPS が下手。はい。
But I'm sure there's more of them outside. I better be careful.
ほんと近接はいけるけど TPS ほんとクソ下手だな俺。笑えるレベル。なんだよ、俺あさってんだよ。中よこせ。残念だったな。当たんねえんだって。近接の方が僕得意だから。
Sounds like there's more eclipse beyond the daunt. If this Rayad is their only link to them, we might have a focus. You could tell me where they are.
何言ってるかよくわかんねえ。俺に近接をね、挑むとはね、結構、かえって遠距離の方が僕、危ないからね。覚えておく。これ、いるな。結構。
I'm guessing that's where he is. That trail must have been his. He brought out trying to get here.
これなんかいるな。大丈夫か。
I was right. Ryad has a focus.
怖っ。普通に考えて東側なんじゃないの？太陽って違うのかな。黄昏だから夕日っていう意味でいいのかな。
There's coordinates here, not past Barren Light. Ryad's mask should be enough to prove Conifer's innocence. I better take it back to Barren Light.
ロイさんどこにハマった？この上ってすげえ上じゃん。マジか。前もあったな、そういえばこんなこと。これ結構ギリギリから攻めれるところがあるんじゃないの？この辺なんか怪しいとこあったんだよな。それとも今怪しいところをもう突破したのかな。まあいっか、やめよう、危ねえから。痛そう。そのようだ。はい、ちょっとちゃんと三角ボタン押したよ今。ちょっと降りていいよ、降りていいんだよ、降りていいよ、降りていいよ。
When we fought the eclipse back in Meridian, I thought that'd be the end of it. Guess I was wrong.
また復活してるこいつら。あれ、焚き火この辺にいなかったっけか。あった。 焚き火からジャンプしよう。さっさと。セーブすると高い確率で通信が途切れるっていう意味のわからない。5。お、今回は囲まれるな。どこだい？お前じゃない。お前だ。違った。
Come on then. No one's up for a game of strike?
待て待て。あ、いたいたいたいたいたいた。あなただよ。あげる
Is
よ。
that what I think it is? Now you've got all your lenses. My pops would be sad they're tearing down those towers. But he'd be happy these lenses were spared. Many thanks to you, Aloy. Oh, here. What I owe you. Now, this has truly been a profitable endeavor for the both of us. So what are you gonna do next? I'm taking these back to the claim. Ankle's all better, and I miss the stench of soot in the air. Let's hope you don't find any more opportunities on your way there. No promises. Good luck, Aloy.
お、じゃあな。占領。ほんで、なんかある。何あれ。わお。ここのことか。あ、こんにちは。大丈夫だ。ありがとうよ。ってことでいいんだな。よし。道具を買う。今このアーロイさんのこの服いい感じなんですよね。なんか。
Card your arm. To protect?
あ、スカイドリフター誰かね。ほう。あ、もう防御向けですね、これ。ありがとう。何回でかいかわかんない。あ、まあまあ、それはそれとしてだよ。
There's Errand. Looks like he's...
You've got a thick wall of stone between you and the Tanakh out there.
No one is allowed past this point. Commander knows our
ほら見ろ。
orders.
やっぱりダメじゃん。どう考えたってダメじゃん。
You'll find anything awesome there.
めめ。他にはなさそうかな。あ、これ多分侵入系のクエストが出るんだろうな。ちょっと待ってな。Hey.
Look alive, soldier. She's back.
Aloy, did you find anything?
Eclipse fugitives were camped out on the other side of the forest. And they were getting ready to fight their way through Barren Light. You just helped save a lot of lives.
Aloy, you know I believe you. But Nozar, he might not be convinced by your words alone.
If he needs proof, show him that. And tell him the man he's got locked up risked his life to expose and eliminate an Eclipse spy.
Huh. I guess you are his savior. Congratulations, soldier. You're a free man. I'll have you out of there before sunfall. I'll make sure this gets to Nozar.
Ah.
That's it then. The end of the Eclipse.
Almost. The trespassers you mentioned, the ones who got through Barren Light weeks ago, their leader's dangerous. And he's out there, in the Forbidden West, building up an army.
Sun and Shadow, you're going out there to stop him, aren't you?
I'm gonna try.
I want to help. I can fight.
I know you can. But you've been through a lot. Once you're out of that cell, you should enjoy your freedom. You've earned it.
Take them out, Savior.
$2340とな。え？隠れ家の座標。線が痛い。あ、線が痛い。これ何なんだろうな。後でやろう。とりあえず。お前。こいつ多くないああ、レンズはとりあえず手に入ったからね。うん。へへ
Why the long face, my boss? Wish you were heading up?
生きてよ。
No, sir.
Are you in charge around here?
Ah, apologies, no. That would be Commander Nozar. I'm Lawan, his second in command. So, what brings Aloy of the Nora to Barren Light?
I'm here for the embassy. I need it to happen so I can head west. And maybe now that Studious Wadis is here, we can finally get things underway.
Yes, the Sun Priest. Walked in practically kicking and screaming behind his escort. Really seems to like his scrolls. But the embassy remains delayed.
どうした
Commander Nozar has signaled our readiness, but the Tanakh marshals have yet to sound their horn.
All right, fine. Let me through the gates then. I have my own business with them.
I'm sure you do, but I'm afraid I can't. Commander's orders. Normally, the gates are open for any who dare to venture out. Asaram salvagers, a few especially brazen Karja, but no one's allowed in or out before an embassy.
あ、テナークスが来てるから、今んとこ安全を考慮して閉めてるみたいなイメージなのかな。
So what happens at these embassies, exactly?
Mostly trade and negotiation. The Karja offer tribute of food, spices, and gear. In exchange, the Tanakh return personal effects taken from Karja soldiers that fell during the Red Raids. This particular embassy, however, is a special case.
Because the Tanakh, they're handing over some sort of prisoner, right? A soldier named Fashav?
Ah, so you've heard. The exchange has got everyone on edge. You never know if an embassy's going to go well until it's practically over.
なるほど。
You said something about Tanakh marshals. Who are they?
They're the tribe's elite warriors. Before every embassy, they arrive with a contingent of soldiers from each of their 3 clans. Then, during the proceedings, they negotiate on behalf of their leader. And by negotiate, I mean stare down our Sun Priest until they concede. Paev over here came face to face with them for the first time at the last embassy. Came back drenched in his own sweat.
It was hot that day, sir.
しょうがない。
It was indeed.
ある意味冷えてるだろうがな。
Where is this Commander Nozar then? If he's the one keeping the gates shut, I'll convince him to open them for me.
I'll take you to him, but I have to warn you. The commander isn't one to break protocol, especially when he's already high-strung.
We'll see about that.
This way.
There's a lot of activity going on around here.
The Tanakh tore down this place during the Red Raids. 2 years of labor, we still have a long way to go. The work stoppage and change crate nearly halted our rebuilding efforts. But I hear a certain Nora got them back to work.
I was just helping out.
いい野良族がいたもんだ
I'm
な。
sure Ulvin was thrilled.
お前ら知ってんな？いろいろ。
Stand aside, soldier.
Sir?
There's the commander. Better brace yourself. And good luck.
Why the Sun King believes we can have peace with these barbarians? How are we to hold an embassy with a tribe that can't even govern their own people?
What more can you expect from barbarians?
Ah. Aloy, was it?
Yes. The one who cleared the valley for you? That Aloy.
We appreciate your service. At least we are ready for the embassy to begin.
Didn't you just give the signal?
Both sides must signal readiness. Until the Tanakh sound their horn, we wait.
Yea, for as the first
Ah,少し黙れ。
Shut up.
The Tanakh are a tribe composed of 3 clans. How many banners do you see?
You're just gonna wait? Go find out what's wrong.
Oh, this isn't some forgotten corner of the East where you come from, Nora. It's the Forbidden West. If you don't like it, run back to Meridian, file a complaint.
The Meridian I saved, you mean?
That's right. Nobody walks to the gate until the 3rd clan arrives and the Tanakh's horn has sounded. Not even the savior of Meridian.
嫌なやつ。まあしょうがないんだけどね。
Lucky for you, the savior of Meridian still has a few things she wants to take care of. Might be worth another look around the Daunt before the embassy.
特にやることはあとはないと思われるので、いやまあもっと大きな銅管が気になるんだけどね。あ、銅管。まあそこそこ回ったからいいか。行こう。
Thurlis mentioned there's a hunting grounds near here to train up.
Your impatience does not hasten the Tanakh, Nora.
Only our annoyance.
お前ら二人ともさ。
Well, thanks, but I've waited long enough. It's time to go.
Absolutely not. This embassy depends on diligent adherence to... You shall not!
Keep telling yourself that.
Someone approaching! On a machine!
おう。ちょっと待って今さ副官の人を普通にウィーってやってたよ。ウィーって。
Open the gates, please.
Do not let her through that gate! That is a direct order! Sorry, can't do it.
I'm asking nicely.
I don't know what to do.
Hey, Varl.
Hi, Aaron.
What's happening? You know, the usual. Aloy wants something. People try to stand in her way. It's not gonna work.
That's it. Arrest her.
I'd like to see you try.
Supporting fire?
Yeah, I'm locked and loaded. Hey, Nozar! You stupid bastard. You think you got the authority to keep that door shut in the savior of Meridian's face? What do you think Sun King Avad is gonna do when he hears what you did? Promote you, huh? Let it through, boys. Saving the world.
Forget something back in Meridian?
Look, Varl.
It doesn't matter. Made it just in time.
So this tribe that Murad told us about, the Tanakh, we need their permission to go west?
Yeah, well, I figured it'd be nice if they weren't trying to kill me the whole time.
But this embassy hasn't started yet. We're just gonna barge in?
There's no more politics. No more delays.
Oh well. Now at least you have some backup.
I guess I do. We'll see how it goes.
いいやつだな。ホライゾンってこの理解者がほぼほぼいないとかっていうのから少しずつこうね、アーロイの味方が増えていくっていう、これ結構なカタルシスを感じられていいですよね。
Oh mother, look at that.
おー、すっごいね。すっごいね。おっと、どういう部族？
That is the line between east and west. Cross it and die.
Hold on now. Let's take it easy.
None may walk this valley until our signal sounds. That was our accord.
インディアン
Karja.
がモ
I'm
チー
not
フかな。
Karja. I came here on my own to ask for rite of passage.
But they opened the gate for you, did they not? What is the meaning of this violation?
Why send a child? Do they want to parley or not?
The Karja can't be trusted. This is known.
Forget the Karja. This has nothing to do with them. I need to go west to save lives. Maybe even yours.
The only lives you can save are your own. By turning back. Now.
Hold! She's telling the truth about one thing. She's not Karja. She's a Nora from the Savage East. And if she seeks to save lives, should we not listen?
どうした？急に。
Let me speak to her. One last favor for a fellow marshal before he's taken away. A fearless, red-headed Nora. You must be the so-called savior of Meridian.
Just Aloy.
I am unyielding Fashav. Once of the Karja High Command, last of the army of the setting sun.
You're Fashav. Avad gave me a message for you. That he waits for you in Meridian, where you belong.
Avad always was polite. Well, now I'm even more curious about you knowing that you have the confidence of the Sun King. But such an association with the Karja could work against you here, as it often has with me. As you can see, tensions are high. This embassy is a delicate affair. They're about to return me to the Sundom, a gesture that might help soothe painful grievances. And now you arrive, unheralded.
I'm not here to cause trouble. I just need to go west.
So you say. I might be able to help, but I need to know why. Along with some assurance that I won't regret it.
I've never seen markings like those on a Karja before.
The Karja see ink as decoration. For the Tanakh, it is much more.
おー、あ、そういうこと。
A litany of deeds.
あ、じゃあこれが多ければ多いほど強いっていうイメ
Looks like you've vanquished quite a
ージ
few.
かな。
I've fought my share of battles. But I feel that my life, like my markings, is only half complete. This side shows my martial deeds. Before I die, I'd like to see the other half marked with the laurels of peace.
How did you come to be among the Tanakh?
It's quite a story, but not a quick one. Though I suppose neither of us is going anywhere before the embassy begins. Are you sure you want to hear it?
ああ、聞きたいさ。
I guess we have time.
Very well. I marched with Sun King Jiran's raiders when they came west, hoping to moderate their worst impulses. I failed, of course. They committed unspeakable atrocities, stirring the Tanakh into action. When the clans overran our forward encampment at Cinnabar Sands, I stayed behind to help the last stragglers evacuate, and was taken prisoner. I didn't make it easy for my captors, mind you. And they paid me back in kind on the journey to their capital. I lost so much blood on the way that I was white as a corpse when they threw me before Chief Hikaru. I thought I was dead for sure, so I resorted to desperate measures.
So when you met the Tanakh chief, you did something desperate?
I'd kept my ears open as the Tanakh dragged me along, and I heard mutterings about a kind of trial by combat that they revere. So, when they flung me at Hikaru's feet, I demanded this right, called the Kurut, thinking that by winning I could request a boon, my life or even my freedom. The other Tanakh howled, but Hikaru stared them down, and then his gaze fell upon me. Evidently, he appreciated my ingenuity. He allowed me to participate in the Kurut. Little did I know what I was in for.
You said the Kurut is a Tanakh's trial by combat.
Yes. But it is no ordinary trial. It doesn't pit men against each other, at least not directly. Instead, the combatants fight machines in a great arena, and only the strongest survive. Believe me, it is no easy thing to stare down a charging machine while hundreds around you scream for blood.
I know more about that than you might think.
Do you? Well, then you have my respect. Like you, I lived through it to claim my prize. I had hoped for freedom, but well, that wasn't on offer. Only service to the chief.
You wound up serving the Tanakh chief.
The winners of the Kurut must serve the chief as his marshals.
You mentioned that word before. What does it mean?
The word itself refers to a kind of protective spirit from the ancient past. In practice, marshals are Hikaru's roving lawgivers, part magistrate, part judge, part executioner. I won my place among their ranks and served as honor demanded, but many Tanakh still spat on the ground when I walked by. But they did, until I started forcing them to the ground to grind their faces in it.
I guess that's one way to deal with it.
As you may have noticed, violence is the native tongue of the Tanakh. To survive, one must master it. The truth is, though, the Karja speak it too. More than they should. I can't blame the Tanakh for hating them.
So then, are you still Karja?
Part of me, yes. Always. Yet there is much to admire about the Tanakh, especially their chief. I've heard stories about what it was like before his reign. 3 clans always at war, constantly slitting each other's throats. Hikaru and the marshals have crafted a delicate peace. Now he looks to the future. Who knows? Maybe that future will include cooperation with the Karja.
The Karja talk about Hikaru as if he's a monster.
The Karja feel compelled to demonize him if only because he swept them from the field. It is true that he is fearsome. When I was first taken before him, I thought he would flay me alive. But he is no bloodthirsty tyrant like the Mad Sun King was. I think that if you were fortunate enough to meet him, as I was, you would find that he only wants the best for his people. I hope you do speak to him. I'm sure you'd interest him. So, that's my story. You're the first Easterner to hear it, but not the last. The Karja need to know what I have learned.
Yeah. About the Tanakh is a lot different than how they do.
今回アーロイさんが義勇っていうスキルを使った時にズワってなんかペイントするのって今回これと関わってそうだな。
Are you glad to be going back to Meridian?
Oh, I'll admit that I wouldn't mind sleeping in a feather bed, or... But I have another goal in mind. As someone who knows the Tanakh and the Karja, I'm in a unique position to advocate for both. If Sun King Avad is amenable, my hope is to establish a lasting peace.
The Tanakhs don't seem that peaceful.
They're not, as a rule. But these are difficult times. Chief Hekarro knows that survival often requires change, even if that change means putting aside centuries of war.
You asked why I need rite of passage. I'll tell you, but you won't like my answer. 6 months ago, the world almost ended in Meridian.
おい、大丈夫か
That threat
大丈夫か
still exists.
境界線
It's getting worse every day, much worse. Calling down storms, poisoning the water, enraging the machines. The source of it all has gone west, and I'm the only one who can stop it.
I've seen the signs. And I've heard tales of incredible occurrences in Meridian, an army of demons vanquished by a red-haired champion. So I'm inclined to believe you. The burden of your task is written across your face clearer than any mark of mine. I'll grant you this, to serve as proof of your right to travel into Tanakh lands. A task so important, and it's just the two of you.
まあもともと一人だしね
Take it from one who aspires to be a diplomat. Allies are essential. Chief Hekarro knows the West better than anyone. He may be able to help you. He can be intimidating to others, but don't let that deceive you. He is a man of his word.
Maybe. If I need him.
Your choice. You can find him at his palace, past the mountains to the southwest. Tell him I sent you, and he'll listen to
Look! The Sky Clan's banner!
Marshals. It wasn't easy, but I brought the Sky Clan with me.
And the commander?
No. I could only convince a few. He isn't yet aware we left.
We have banners from all 3 clans. If there are fewer from the Sky Clan, it can't be helped.
He's right. Sound the horn.
What's going on?
Not all Tanakh can stomach the idea of parley with the Karja, but enough have come for us to begin.
Then I'll be on my way.
No. The other marshals will not permit it. You wanted safe passage, you have it. After the embassy.
Awesome, baby, Tara! Yeah!
The Karja have opened the gates.
As the sun rises over a land at war, so too can it set over a land at peace. Today is such...
Hear me, marshals! You who claim to be Tanakh!
Regala. Chief Hekarro's biggest mistake. A rival whom he should have killed.
You have forgotten that our people were born in blood. The blood of the Karja. Instead, you pledge your spears to a chief who conspires with the enemy. Hekarro has betrayed us. The embassy is proof. And all of you marshals are his accomplices. For this, I condemn you to death.
You'll need more than toothless threats to intimidate us. Exile.
おっとニュー突入カモン楽しそうだ あれ乗りこなしてる。
Lancers! Form up!
へえ、こいつら乗れるんだ。オーバーライドしているってことかな。
Where'd they learn to do that?
Silence.
あ、そういうことね。あの野郎。
Vashav, come with us now, or not at all.
Archers! Light them up!
Get to cover!
Archers! Keep them back!
アロイさんやろうぞ。すごいな、弓の威力。
Run them down!
They're not gonna make it.
Open the gates! Open the gates! Open the gates!
まあまあまあ、そうなるよ。
Kaja! Stand your ground!
Fire at will!
I don't have a shot!
おお、口開けじゃなかったこの人。おい。
What happened? Can you see?
It's just us now.
Hey! Calm down and fight fair!
Lancers! Take the center!
おいで。
Get ready!
あ、いいよ、もうやろうじゃないか。
Archers on the ridge!
We can grab his fuel stash.
Here they come!
当たんない？まさかこれ。当たんないね。当たんないね。当たった。当てろということね。
I gotta take out the machine riders on the field.
お前ら。
Come for me then!
Keep going.
Forward we go!
Ah, 邪魔する。
We got this! Have you never faced Nora warriors before?
You're on target!
お前。
Get
ありがとう。あの野郎。ここほら、はいバッチョ。逆賊のチャーじゃん。あれこれ調べたやつ、調べた方がいいやつかな、もしかして。はい、角をくれ。わーう。
It's you and me now, Bo.
We survived
You're
worse.
under attack.
ありがとう。あ、お前持ってきた。お前誰だ。あ、3の子か。
What's enough?
違う違う、君じゃない。邪魔しに来るやつがいる。ありがとうよ。お前角をくれ。イエス、もう一個くれ。くれよ。なるほどね、統率取れてる側が。くれよ、いっぱいくれよ。お、いやだいぶだね。火をくれ。あー、すごいな。どっかから飛んできてるのか分かんないよこれ。人間側が全然分からん。いたし。お前何しようとしてんのか。ここか。さらばだよ。いやいやいや、もうそこにいるねが。生まれるのやめて。よし、爆発でもしようくれ。 い。お前に興味はねえ。もうあいつだ。
You outlanders! I'll skin you both! Chief, grant me the honor of this challenge.
こいつ族長なの。
Granted.
どういうことだい。何をしてるんだい。わお、すごい。おう、ちょっとどいててってことですよ。まあまあまあまあ。
You're next, girl.
I've never seen a shield like that. Better scan it.
I'm not giving up.
I can break through a shield if I damage it enough.
Show me a ring.
Gotta get through that shield.
急に来るのね、そうやって。
There! Now's my chance! Give it up!
マジでヘッドショットしてんのに。
His shield regenerated. Break his guard.
もうこれ卑怯じゃん。危ねえし。大体わかんないよ。
Gotta take down that shield.
これどうしろってよ。
Shield's gone. He's vulnerable.
That won't stop me.
ダメんだよ。マジかこいつ。さようなら。少々お待ちを。
Your turn. Come down here and face me.
No! It was an honorable challenge.
Yeah!
You earned your life today. Comrades,
同志。
mark this day. Today you have decimated the marshals.
ああ、同志ってこの人たちの
Slaughtered
話
the
ね。
Karja. So begins our war on Hikaru. Move out.
族長？空の一派っていう認識でいいのかな。あ、腕。
You gonna make it?
You're going on without me, aren't you? Guess I'm stuck with Aaron. For now.
Come on. I'll take you back to the fort.
あ、ちゃんと死人に対しても敬意を払う。エレンドさん、あなた出てきたら結構違ったような気するよ。あなた出てきたら結構違ったような気がするよ。あなた出てきたら結構違ったような気がするよ。エレンドさん、酒飲んでんじゃねえぞ。ったく。
It's salvage time, boys.
あ、彼ら回収屋がいればスクランジャーだっけは来ないのかな。わお、めっちゃ入れ墨入ったわる。マジで。
Don't think it can take a hit. I should be able to use it to glide.
やったぜ。
Aloy. We're still trying to sort out this mess. Seems like the Tanakh have a civil war in their hands.
That sounds about right. The marshals weren't expecting Regalla to attack.
And the entire Karja delegation was slain. Nozar, Vuadis, Peshav. A massacre. What will you do now?
I have to head west. Hopefully this rite of passage is still good. For what I'm after, I'll cross all of Tanakh territory if I have to.
Then you have a long road ahead of you. This is only the threshold of the Forbidden West. The Tanakh's true domain lies over the mountains that border Plainsong, home of the Utaru tribe.
This isn't Tanakh's territory?
All that out there? That's no man's land. It was supposed to be neutral ground, though obviously this Regalla ignored that. Her rebels approached from the north, with all those machines they were riding. They must have made camp up that way.
The rebels were riding bristlebacks. And there were bristlebacks in the Daunt.
Are you saying the rebels let them into the Daunt? How would that even be possible?
I don't know. But it's worth looking into.
While you're at it, there were a number of Karja and Oseram who went out there before the gates were shut for the embassy.
Oi, 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 oi.
Maybe you could check in on them. See if they're all right.
I can keep an eye out. Is there a tall neck somewhere nearby?
A tall neck? There's that one, over there, near the Utaru border. But why?
It's hard to explain. It'll help me get the lay of the land.
If you say so. Is there anything else I can tell you before you go?
You said there were others who went out when the gates were open before. Like who?
Well, in addition to the salvagers that just went through, there were a couple of other parties of Oseram delvers. Even saw 2 Karja scholars trekking southwest with an Oseram crew. Not sure if they're exceptionally brave or just foolhardy.
You said the Tanakh's lands are far to the west. What can I expect to find between here and there?
Well, as I mentioned, you've got a stretch of wilderness known as No Man's Land, and then New Taru farmlands. Past that are the Tanakh. Their territory is split into 3 clans: Desert, Lowland, and Sky.
Right. I saw their banners at the embassy.
The Desert clan is closest. Ooh, vicious lot. Where everyone else sees an inhospitable wasteland, they see a challenge to dominate. Somewhere beyond the desert is the tribe's capital and the territories of the other 2 clans.
You don't sound certain.
I've only heard stories. During the Red Raids, the Karja army tried to push into Tanakh territory, but the United Clans rose up against them, forced them all the way back to the Daunt.
So no one except the Tanakh really know what's beyond the desert.
Maybe the scholars do, back in Meridian. All those scrolls have to be filled with something, right?
You mentioned the Utaru tribe. Their lands are between here and the Tanakh further west?
That's right. Plainsong is their home. They're a peaceful bunch, at least compared to the Tanakh. More taken to farming than fighting.
It's hard to imagine a bunch of farmers surviving in the Forbidden West.
Make no mistake, they have a fierceness all their own. When the Karja were pushed back during the Red Raids, their warriors chased ours through the burning fields of Plainsong. The Sun King has made several overtures of peace to them as well, but so far, they've declined.
If they're so peaceful, why decline?
Don't know. I heard they have their own troubles to deal with. Something about a food shortage. You'd think that'd make them open to trade, but no.
腐食となんか関わりがあるのかな？これは。
This area is no man's land.
That it is. The Tanakh used to attack anyone past Barren Light on sight, but after Avad overthrew the Mad Sun King, he reached out to the other tribes to offer reconciliation. The Tanakh agreed to a neutral border zone as part of the peace talks. Karja and Asuram have been striking out into the area ever since.
But now, it seems like Regalla and her rebel army have moved in.
Well, I'd never call no man's land safe, even in the best of times. The ancient ruins of the southwest are a testament to that. Remnants of some forgotten war.
なるほど。
Fashav called Regalla a rival. Someone that Tanakh chief should have killed.
Yeah, I reckon he should have. She's obviously a huge threat. Her attack was coordinated and precise. Until you got in her way, that is.
They knew the lay of the land. And they knew Fashav was going to be handed over at the embassy. If the Tanakh weren't expecting her, she must have spent months gathering an army in secret.
They had to have made camp nearby. Somewhere they could lie low until the perfect moment to strike.
なるほどね。つながっとるっぽいですね。
About Fashav.
The man was taken captive by the Tanakh. Survived for years out in the west, only to die just short of the Sundom. It's a cruel end for a good soldier.
There was more he wanted to do. He spoke of advocating for lasting peace between the Karja and Tanakh.
Too late for that now.
What will happen to him?
His body will be carried back to Meridian. As a cousin of the Sun King, he will be accorded official rights and buried with honor. No soldier could ask for more.
It's too bad about Nazar and Wadis.
At least Nozar went down fighting. As for the Sun Priest,
まあね。
no one deserves to go out.
まあまあまあ、兵士じゃないからね。
I'll make sure they're given proper funeral rites.
まあしょうが
That's
ない
the
です
least
け
I
ど
can
ね。
do.
一般の人はああだよ。
Do you think the Karja will take action against Regalla? Seems like you'd have common ground with the Tanakh.
An expedition of the Karja army into the west could be taken as the start of another invasion. Sun King Avad won't risk it. That said, we can't allow ourselves to be caught unaware by an attack like that again.
よし。
I'd need to be on my way.
Then I wish you luck.
ありがと
The gates will always be open to you should you wish to return. And don't worry about your friends. We'll get them patched up.
う。いいやつだな。
I appreciate it.
Sun watch over you, Aloy. I hope you find what you're looking for.
おう。片っ端から物をよこせ。回収隊に回収される前に俺は奪うぞ。この野郎ども。ああ、払拭シートあるよね。
So, this is the Forbidden West. A whole new frontier to explore. The coordinates from the spire should lead to silence in Hades. And just maybe, the backup of Gaia. It won't be easy out there. The blight, the storms, Regalla's machinery.
こんなになくなってる。
But I'll have to push through it all. Find a way to fix the world. Like Elizabeth would.
まずいぞ。
The woman who led the ambush, Regalla, had a lot of machines under her command. And only one other person who has that kind of knowledge. the silence. But what's his angle? Why help to knock the rebels?
ごめんね、キツネ。
Well, we'll have to worry about running out.
ありがとうよ。なぜか君たちの骨を使うんだ。いっぱい。いにしえの爪楊枝って何なんだろう。針のことか。針はありそうなもんだけどな。
Useful for making dyes.
なんとなくなんかあるし、あっちに。まあいいや、今回ここまで。未確認の回収契約書ですって。トールネックとりあえず欲しいですね。なんですって。どこにあるって。違うな。あ、どこにあるって。
It worked. Wow, okay. Guess I can leap off just about any cliff now.
なんかある。どこだって？全然違えし、これ。うん。とりあえず、はい。そういうことで、今回ここまでです。あれですね、何でしたっけ？部族、野良族の一員として認められるよっていう時を思い出しますね。あの時も襲撃されてますからね。なんかある。発見閉ざされた。はい、無理ですね。あとは特になんもないの。チャージャー、チャージャー、レベル13チャージャー。きつねよ。俺の糧になっておくれ。ありがとう。うん、とりあえずここまでですね。ちょうどいいし。次回から、西部に向かうんですけども。結局義勇ってなんじゃいっていう。ありがとうよー。パイ。これ安らぎの実結構拾ってかないと、これマジな。いつの間にあんないなくなってたんだろう。なぜこれが取れない。まあいいや。こんなに取ってなかった？本当に？ 特にこれっていうのがなさそうだな。なさそうだな。うん。はい、ということで、次回からようやく本題になるんだよね。この感じね。ようやく西部の方へ向かっていきたいと思います。ご視聴いただきありがとうございました。また次回お会いいたしましょう。またね。